Alright. I just got up from a nap. But I'm here. Oh. Where's my game? Oh, there we go. Okay. Alright, I just woke up from a nap. But I'm here now. Welcome in. It is me, the Taku Tetra. Today, we are going to be playing Oxygen Not Included. So, a moment ago, well, so we've tried 3 different times to get a working colony. I wasn't a big fan of how these turned out, so I think ultimately, I knew that I had to restart. I would have to kind of start from scratch to get what I wanted to get done. I'm learning every single time I do this, but this is going to be my 4th time attempting the game. I kind of figured since the game, since I need to restart and the game's on sale with all the DLC, I might as well just add the DLC and try it again with all the DLC added in there. I'm kind of hoping that it doesn't make it too easy, but I'm kind of under the assumption that since the game is since they're adding so much to the game, welcome in, Brave, welcome in. I'm under the impression that since there's so much added to the game, it's probably going to make it harder in some ways as well. So, I guess the only thing that kind of puts me off of it is that Alistor was saying that he had too much oxygen before. I don't want to make it too easy, but we'll see. Anyways, but yeah, I just woke up from a nap. Hopefully I'm not too, hopefully I don't sound too tired, but we're gonna do just classic. Yeah, we'll just do classic. And for the most part, this might still be the same as as it was before. Guess we'll go Terra asteroid. It's gonna randomize it. But aquatic asteroid is the next. Oh, I see it. Okay. I'm not going to do that quite yet, though. I don't feel quite confident enough to be getting into that just yet. But wow, we have so many other ones we could try. But yeah, I'm just going to do the regular one for now. I did get all the DLC for later, but I think I'll just do this one for now. And then I guess the rest of these are just kind of randomized. I guess it doesn't really matter. Okay. We'll just do this, I guess. I'm not really sure what all is going to change, but we'll find out. We shall find out. Alright, and I don't know when dinner's ready, so I might just randomly have to eat in the middle of stream. We'll see. Today... Excuse me. Today at work cooked me, dude. And usually it does, but... Dude. I'm just absolutely cooked. This should be fine. And then I guess we'll name it Taku 4th attempt. I don't know how official I have to make it, since we're gonna have to probably try multiple times to get this to work. The asteroid we call home has collided with an anomalous planet, decimating our colony. Rebuilding it is of the utmost importance. I've detected a new cluster of material-rich planetoids in nearby space. If I can guide the duplicants through the perils of space travel, we could build a colony even bigger than the one before. Right. We can get off the planet. Well, for the most part, I mean, it seems pretty much the same as it ever was. Doesn't seem too much different. Let me see what I can Yeah. Still seems pretty normal. Which is good. Which is good. Here's what we'll do. The snow tile thing's a new one, though. That was not a thing before. Let's take care of that. Okay. I'm not really sure what we're gonna do about this first area yet, though. Let's see. If we go... This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So there's 6. So if we do 2 on one end and 2 on the other, we'd make 10. So... but I agree with Alistor, by the way. The aquatic asteroid has a lot of O2. Actually oxygen in the DLC. Ah, yes. That's what they mean by oxygen not included. You have to buy it. You have to buy it. I was a little sad. It cost more than I was normally willing to pay, but there's a special occasion. This, wait. So 10 interior, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Wait. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Interior. And then the door is here. Right? Maybe I'm getting myself confused. The door would normally be there. I'm getting myself confused. Okay, let me think about this. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Door. Space. Before the door, ladder. There. So, door. Space before the door, ladder. I'm overthinking it. With these pauses, the grinding gear of thinking. I'm thinking. I'm trying to make as little mistakes as possible. Because we've been making a lot of mistakes. And I mean, mistakes are part of the fun, you know, but I would like to make a little less mistakes generally, you know? There we go. There. This will be fine. And then from there, we'll knock these out. Knock these out. These. Nah, just knock that whole thing out. Okay, and then... Go down there. Takes care of some of these. See? Things are looking pretty good now. There we go. I'm thinking. The door would be right there. I think. Let me just double check that. Wait. One, two, door. Door. Okay, yeah, this is fine. Good grief, man. You know, I'm probably making it harder than it needs to be, but it's fine. It is what it is, I'm afraid. There we go. Looking good for now, and then I guess the first thing we'll need well... Yeah, the first thing I could use is a bathroom. Because they just piss everywhere, man. Actually, how high do I want to make this? I guess we'll do 4 high for this one. Don't make a floor right there. Yeah. Damn, dude. Too much thinking! I don't want to use my head! And then I guess we'll go... How high is the toilet? It's gonna make a toilet room. It's like 3 high. So we'll go... I'm just gonna make a massive toilet room. We'll just go across that way. And we'll just hope for the best. Toy Story's breach line. I don't want to use my head. Which is true. I'm good right now. I don't want to... What is that? Sublimation station. Speeds up the conversion of polluted dirt into polluted oxygen. Why would... okay, whatever. I don't know why I would want to do that, but... And then I guess from there we'll just make the first toilet. The toilet room, right underneath our main room. Okay. Not bad, not bad. And then I guess I'll knock this out too. That way we can make a pitcher pump. There. Sweep all that. There's nowhere to put it. Actually. And I guess I'll make a storage right there. The moment we've begun. Already a storage. So let's make that real quick. Okay. See, we're doing pretty good. Doing pretty good so far. The outhouse is made. Now they're not going to be pissing themselves everywhere. Can actually use the bathroom. Unfortunately, they have free time. Sigh. No free time for you. Get back to work. Damn. And now they're back to sleep. Okay. They can only climb 2 tiles high. Or cross gaps wider than 1 tile. Okay. We've given them enough to think about for now, though, I think. For now. Give them some things to do here. We already have a lot of water, so I think that's good. Excellent. Oh, welcome in, KG. How are you, KG? It's good to see you. Welcome in, KG. Welcome in. How's it going? How are you feeling? K22. How are you feeling, KG? Is your day going well, mayhaps? Welcome into the stream. So I think I might have shown you this game before, but the gist of it is that we're trying to make a colony of survivors, you see. We're trying to do it as efficiently as possible. Right now, I've given them a lot of work. I've given them a lot to think about, so they're doing a lot right now. But pretty good, pretty chill. Nice, nice. Excellent, excellent. Work cooked the hell out of me today, so I might seem a little bit more burnt than I normally am. I had to do so much lifting today. It was like lifting, running around. I had to help move some things. Those things were incredibly dusty. So my lungs don't usually agree with that kind of environment. So I'm a little bit coughy tonight. A little bit coughing. Hopefully I'll walk it off. We'll get better eventually. Oh, okay. I still have a lot to sweep, so not in too much of a rush. We'll wait for them to take that out too. Okay, they have a lot to do. They really need to take that out too. Oh, I don't even know if they can get there. Maybe that's why they're not doing it. They can't get there. And then I guess while we're at it, I needed to build something that was like too high. I don't remember what it was though. I might make an electricity room up there, maybe. Yeah, that's what I'll do. Just so that we can get that started. I can rethink the way it works later. Right now, I just need... I need to research some stuff, so we can move stuff around later. There it is. Okay. Let's connect that over. Anyways. But yeah, physical labor. Buffed IRL. I am trying to lift a little more weights, though. I used to, like, be pretty fit in college. Or maybe not, like, the fittest, but I was significantly more fit than I am these days. These days, I don't know. Running is almost all I do. I do have, like, a little dumbbell at my desk, though, that I've been trying to use a little more. So I guess in that way... I am doing a little bit better. I don't know. Anyway, welcome in, Stefan. How are you, Stefan? Welcome in, welcome in. How are you, sir? Welcome in, good sir. Welcome in. Always good to see you, Mr. Stefan. How is life? How are things? There's bad oxygen in that room. Make more tiles. Okay, and I'm alright, thank you. Excellent, excellent. Excellent, excellent. Okay. I'm trying to make as much space as I can right this second. There we go. It's fine. Okay. We should be fine. Tell him to sweep up. Actually, don't sweep those. That's fine. Okay. And then I see that it's kind of hard to breathe down there. So, let's see. I'm trying to go as fast as possible so we can get back to where we were. Blossom Seed might be good, though, in the long run. Yeah, I'll take that instead. At least that way we can actually just, whatchamacallit? We can focus on making things a good place to have it before we start putting too many people in here. Okay. That's not too bad. I am gonna have them make one more outhouse though, because these guys are just nasty. There we go. And then I'll have them break the floor down. There we go. Not bad, not bad. Okay. Everybody has their jobs. There's still a lot for them to do. So I'm not going to worry about it too much just yet. Just sweep. There we go. Yeah, they got a lot of stuff to do. Though we don't have anything that needs water yet. So we should be good on that. What else do we need to work on? Giving them beds would be nice, but I'll think about that a little later. I want this research station to be done first. Oh, I just realized I didn't need to make that there. Whoops. Deconstruct that. So if I make a tile right over, like, a thing, that's fine, right? The resource just drops to the bottom. I don't, like, lose out on resources when I don't dig first. Or anything like that. I'm not really sure how it works. I'm pretty sure that's how it works, though. Like, 99% confident. Wow, look at us! Things are already just moving incredibly fast. Alright, ooh! It's a little bit bigger. Yeah, you can see the little, like, yellow band for the DLC content. Not bad. Basic farming, I think, is the most... Well, I want the farming tiles is the thing. I wanted to get started with farming right away. Because that was kind of what crippled me last time. Where did I... Oh, there it is. Farm tile. Okay, so we'll do basic farming first. Well, let's make 2 researches at once. Okay. But yeah, they slip down or out. Thank you, thank you. But yeah, I have the early mindset. I'm ready to hit the ground running with this one. We're not going to make the same mistakes we made last time. If anything, we're going to make different mistakes. You know? We're going to make mistakes, but not the same ones as last time. At least if I have anything to say or do about it. So. Okay. So, I think it'd be easiest to count this room if I... Ah, shoot. I already made this room too high. I shouldn't have done that. This room needs to be smaller. I guess I can just redo that. That's not a big deal. Well, that's kind of stupid too, actually. Nah, whatever, I'm out. But which is great. That means progress. Thank you, thank you. I'm feeling pretty good. Feeling pretty good about this. I know we've got it this time. I think storage, I'm just going to have that go up. And then... I don't know. And I guess farm can go down? I'll make farm down here, I guess. We'll just knock another layer of the floor out. Not bad. 5, 6, 7. That unintentional 6, 7. Sorry. Genuinely unintentional 6, 7. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay. Should be fine. My bad, my bad. Okay. And then... Planter box. Oh! Small planter box. Nice. Okay. Now things are looking perfect. Excellent. Excellent! Excellent! Alright, so that research is done. Now we can focus on... I don't really know what I do after that, though. I guess plumbing was one of the really early ones I wanted to get, like, out of the way. I'm not going to be too focused on plumbing this time, though. That was the other problem I had. Like, it was great. It was great to think about the plumbing really early on, but ultimately, I made this elaborate plumbing thing for a bathroom, and the bathroom was kind of a waste because I didn't really need to make it. I mean, having a bathroom's great and all, but ultimately a porta potty and a hand washing station, or sorry, a porta potty and like a hand sanitizer station is like roughly the same thing. People were getting sick anyways because I was so busy trying to maintain my stupid bathroom, so I don't think we're gonna try to avoid making that mistake again. So really these should be 12 long, so it's 1, 2, 3, let me... So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. And then 2 of those are the door, right? And then a space, and then this is the... I'm gonna put a ladder there just for my... I know it's in a weird spot, but that's just for my reference for later, for when we're making these rooms. But I do want them to be, like, 2 high, 2 tiles high for now, I suppose. That is a lot of... Oh! Oh, it's very breathable versus breathable, that's why. I was gonna say, it's a lot of polluted oxygen, but... But yeah, at least that way, if we have enough food, I don't have to worry about a kitchen for a while, so that's kind of where I'm going with my hyper focus on making that. Oops. You do not need to swim for that. Thank you. Okay, and then so that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You know, I used to hate 6, 7, but it's so stupid, it's kind of growing on me, I will say. It's kind of annoying, but it is kind of growing on me. I have become brain rotted. This brain has turned to mush. There we go. Hopefully they don't fall in it or anything, but we should be fine. There we go. Welcome into Suma. 6-7, let's go. 6-7, 6-7, 6-7. I will say I do that at work when it comes up. If someone says 6-7, I'll just spam my IRL 6-7 emote. Just to irritate everybody. I guess we'll research power first. We'll do that. Okay. Welcome back to. Oh, is that you, Yami? Welcome back, Yami. I think. Hi, Grandpa, and welcome into Sneaky Unicorn. Welcome in. The 6-7 emote is wild. Yeah, I do it in the workplace. It's kind of chaotic, but it is what it is. You know? I mean, you gotta have fun sometimes at work, you know? Grandpa's wild, though. But it's me, you miss me, I'm back. Welcome back, it's good to have you back. I was just thinking, like, I haven't seen Yami for a while. But welcome back. Welcome back. I do have to remember that you're Yami, though. In my mind, you're still Yami. So, I was like, who? Oh, that's right. The Yami is back. Okay. But yeah, welcome to, Oxygen Not Included, guys. So I got all the DLC, like, literally just, like, what, 45 minutes ago? It was like 10 minutes before the stream started. So I downloaded all the DLC stuff. This is our 4th attempt at trying a world. The difference this time, right, is that I'm going to be focused more on farming. What? Standard Bionic. What kind of DLC did I buy? Enables very firm material mining. I could also have rubber boots. I could have rubber boots. Starts with pre-installed advanced medical booster. This might be a little bit outside of my ability to manage right now, though. I mean, don't get me wrong, this looks kind of cool, but I don't know if I can manage all this. Don't mind that bot. I don't know. I kind of want to get one. Requires boosters to improve skills, though. Why did that get auto-modded? They are robot auto-modded. A lot better, but not waterproof. I don't know. You know what? I want one, but we'll save that for a little bit later once I'm a little more, like, stable. Because right now, things can go awry at any moment. And I'd like to make sure things are stable first before I start doing something I'm not familiar with. I'd rather not repeat our mistakes from the past 3 times. So, I will take another duplicant. But that's about all we'll take for now. And then the farming tiles, I wanted to get that started as soon as possible. Oops, that one's a little too far. There we go. But Yami says, I'm a bot too, but I'm the advanced type. Okay, Yami. Whatever you say. Right. What have you been up to, Yami? How have things been? Actually, let me check your account. How long has it been? Last time I saw you was... Oh, moly. You were talking to Kashi. That was a long time ago. Dang. Yeah, how old is this chat? It was in December 28th, 2025. 6-7 years ago. 6 whole months ago. 6 whole months ago. Wow. Somehow it feels longer and yet shorter than that. I don't know, man. I will say, though, I feel like time has finally started to slow down a little bit. I don't know if it's because I actually got, like, pretty well rested this past weekend. Oh, yow! I didn't even realize how bad the oxygen was. I did not realize how bad that was. My bad. I made a little mistake there. But you always stream when I'm sleeping. This is true. That, I will agree with that much. That is very true. But it is what it is, you know? I just gotta stream when I stream. It is what it is. Oh, shoot, now there's too much liquid everywhere. But yeah, the time zone difference is kind of rough. I will agree with you there. I will absolutely agree with you there. The time difference is pretty rough. But it is what it is, you know? Damn, I really need them to make that. Okay. But I know, right? Imagine if there's not time zones. Imagine if everyone was on the exact same time. Even people on the other side of the world. If I'm in daytime and they're in nighttime, their daytime is now. Their nighttime is also daytime. Or something. You understand. Okay. They're doing a pretty decent job mopping. It's not fully how I'd like it, but... They also really need to... Well, okay, they kind of prioritize... Never mind. Whenever you tell them to mop, they kind of prioritize the mop over everything else. They really need to... This algae terrarium needs to be made, like, yesterday. Everybody's suffocating. You know what? I'm just gonna tell them, go do that. You guys are going to die if you don't do that. You need to do that right now. You are going to be dead. Super dead. Welcome in, Appy. How are you? I blame Taku, he invented time zones. You got me. I don't know how you figured it out, but you got me. I am John Time Zone, creator of the time zones. What? How was that? They gave me the little, like, scalding emote thing. Oh, suffocating. That's what it is. Yeah, man, you guys gotta make the terrarium. It's gonna kill everybody. Anyways. I've played some games with Big Shack, now I'm playing some tiny aquarium. Nice, nice. How's that going? Today was hot. Dude, you're telling me. I had to run around today. For work. Oh, Are you dead? You good? How do I... Are you okay? Can... You know, I think I already made a slight... I may have made a slight... Oh, there we go. Nice. Not bad, not bad. But they're not outright dead anymore when out of oxygen. No, maybe. I don't know. Near-death experience. Because, yeah, I don't remember them ever getting incapacitated like that. I think it's like a DLC thing. They really just put the quality of life stuff into DLC. So, they're okay, I guess. But aquatic gives grace time plus CPR. Excellent. Well, thank you for the hydrate. I actually don't have water. It is very unfortunate. Also, I'm pretty sure... I have no evidence, but I'm actually pretty sure we're gonna die. I did not realize how bad the oxygen was, so we might not make it. Now, the good news is that we have water. Actually, I might need to restart. I think I made a mistake. We could dig this, yeah, but... Ah, shoot. Actually. Priority 9. Actually, priority... Top priority. Go. Go. Now. Go. Wake up. Wake up! Wake up! Oh, hold on. They're gonna die. This dude is literally prioritizing bathroom over everything else. Brother, you are dead. You are super dead. You need to... What are we doing? What are we doing? I don't understand. I don't understand! Okay, well. Oh, never mind. Never mind. We might be okay. We might be okay. There we go. There we go. Things are okay now. See? It's no big deal. It's no big deal. But I cannot have water. It's so hot here in Spain. Yikes. Yeah. We're gonna have to rename the title. If we fail again, I'm gonna have to rename the title. It's gonna have to be 5th time's the charm. Damn. Need to drink 24/7. Or I can't not have water. Crisis averted. That could have killed us, but we're okay now. It's fine. We are A-okay now, you know? It's all good. I mean, you know? It's all good. Just wanted to see if you guys would, you know, if you guys would notice. Just wanted to, you know, just make things a little interesting. You know? It's not a big deal. It's like it never happened, really. It was, really no big deal. All good. It is all good indeed. See? But it's already been 2 years since I first met you. Wow, yeah. It's been a while. I've been streaming for maybe almost 3 years? I don't know how long it's been, but it's been a while. I have been streaming for a long time. Actually, sorry, this one out here is not supposed to be a farm tile. You know what? I guess the whole thing could be a farm tile. I really don't care. If anything, it's more, if anything, it's more productive. Yeah, keeping people on their toes. Okay, shoot. I want to walk away and grab something to eat, but I feel like everybody's going to be dead if I do that. So I'm going to pause it real quick. I'm going to grab my food and I'll be right back. BRB. Alright. I'm back. Sorry for the wait. Welcome in, Patriot. Alright. We should be good now. I just wanted to make sure that no one died while I was walking away. Usually I'll just leave it, but since we're having such a crisis right now, I figured I'll probably just wait a moment. At least it's like kind of breathable now. The oxygen's kind of making its way over. And then we'll make an oxygen diffuser up here. Hopefully. At the very least, if the top's breathable, we can have somewhere safe, you know? Anyways, but how are you? I'm doing good, I think. I don't know. Today cooked me, so... generally doing good, I guess. I don't know, dude. I don't know. I'm kind of, like, slowly coming to realize, like, something kind of obvious. Which is that what I do, I think, has something of a high turnover rate. Just because of how annoying my job can be to do. I don't know. It's kind of getting me to think about, like, how much suffering am I going to endure in the long run if I stay committed to my job, you know? Should I be thinking of other things? I enjoy my job when it's good, but there's some, like, issues with my job that I'm like... I don't know if I'll remain sane if I keep doing this job forever and ever, you know? And welcome into Brainless as well. Welcome in. How are you, Brainless? But apologies I didn't notice sooner. No worries. Lost in a moment. Me, IRL. How are you, Brainless? I got all the DLC! All the DLC is now here. Isn't it beautiful? I'm currently, well, right now I'm trying to focus on farming to make things a little more sustainable. So, we're doing farming right now. But you can always come back to your former company. I bet they'll welcome you with open arms. I would take 10 years in my current job over 10 years at that company. Easily. It's not even like, oh, maybe... No. Me going back there, it's absolutely not. Absolutely. When you put it like that, it's like I work for the greatest company in the world. You know? When you put it like that. Put it like that. Actually, thank you for putting it like that, because now it doesn't make... No! Now it doesn't seem so bad. Now that I think about it like that, now my problems don't seem so bad. Now it's not a big deal. So, thank you for that. Patriot says, I used to think that about my got rid of me. What? But thinking of things to Taku? That's real. I don't know, man. My current job is... It has its moments where I'm like... It's good. And then it has moments where I'm just like, what the hell is this? So, I don't know. I don't know. I think I just had a rough day, you know. Now, Brainless said, doing well, eating before getting ready to sleep. How about you? I'm doing pretty good. Doing pretty good. I got some baked spaghetti, some salad, and a breadstick to eat for dinner. I haven't quite ate it yet because I'm still trying to do a little bit of planning with how I'm organizing my base, but I do plan to eat a little soon. Anyways, Brainless says, all DLCs, nice. I got the ones I was missing, still need to play the game. Well, I was really hoping that I could get all the ones except for the latest two, but it kind of came out to be like, if I buy all the ones on discount individually, it's like 30 bucks. If I buy them in the bundle with all the new stuff, it's like 30 bucks, so I might as well just pay the 30 bucks. So I paid it. I bit the bullet. I did what I had to do. But I do play this game a lot, so it's not like the money's going to waste by any means, you know? It's just more than I'm wanting to pay. That's all. But anyways. And Appy laughs. My old job. I was loyal to him. Tried for the army. I come back. We don't have a place for you. 5 years in a job with high turnover. Made me do health code violations and risks. Yeah, you should never put your life at risk for your employer. It's not worth it. In no way, shape, or form is that worth it. Illegal, on top of that. Well, I mean, I guess it depends on the profession, but in some cases, it's kind of unavoidable, but... Oh, shoot, I should have... No, it's fine. We could use a little more people. I didn't even look at what the item was. I should have looked. I was too focused on the people. See, I'm becoming too, like, people-focused again. I need to be more, focused on farming. This needs to be farming simulator. Okay. Good oxygen. Good oxygen up there. Not bad. But we don't need you anymore. Not always do I have choices. Okay, that one's also real, though. Stefan nods. So true, so true. Always have your boundaries. So true. But yeah, unless that. Like, when it comes to being, like, a firefighter or something, it's like... You know... Some of that is kind of unavoidable, you know? Some of your work-related, dangers are, you know, kind of comes with the territory. But... but outside of that, you know, you understand what I mean. Oops. Well, everybody's getting soggy feet now. I didn't really think this through. You know, I used to have a vat of water. I wonder if I should do that again. Was that a misstep before? I don't think it was. I don't think it was. You know what? Let's focus on that then. I guess that's what I'll make the vat. We'll do it kind of similarly to last time. In that respect. Yeah. But it was working for the college cafe there. Is Stefan a firefighter? I'd sooner serve in combat than an employer like my last one. I see. And it wasn't until someone peed in it. It wasn't a mistake till someone peed in it. Yeah. A lot of pissers in this. Well, okay, so the good news is that we have outhouses now. I'm not gonna focus on making that elaborate bathroom that I did last time, but I would like some place to hold the water. So... we're gonna make all these toilets with the hope that no one pisses in my clean water again this time. And then we'll find a way to pump the water into the vat, you see. But Abby says, but what if you put your health at risk? Not for the employer, but sheerly for the love of the game. I mean, to each their own. I mean, you can do what you want, I guess. I don't put my health at risk for my employer. I do it for the love of the game. Can I just copy settings to these? Oh, I can. Okay. I wasn't sure if the plants were considered settings, but I guess they kind of are, so that was easy. That interesting. Things are looking pretty good. Things are looking pretty good, if I may say. Actually, let me cancel this. I should probably make the space before I start. I should make the space before I start making a wall in it, you know. Anyways, Stefan thinks. Patriot says, I legit was told to dip my hands in sanitizer. If you read the stuff on the packaging, it says poison control. When I followed what they said, my skin was dry and cracking, so I stopped. Dipping my hands in sanitizer. What? What? Brave says, been there, played a game till late night, a couple of days in a row. Got sick for days. Absolutely insane. That's kind of real, though. I think that's what I'll be when Total War Warhammer comes out. I'll just use any opportunity to just tell you guys how excited I am for that game. I'm so excited, dude. I'm going to scream. I am so excited. And I'm not a screamy kind of guy. I'm just a dude. But I am excited, man. I don't really know where the wall should go for this. I'll just... Well, hold on. Not obstruct liquid or gas, so we'll do, like... How did I do it last time? I think I put the ladder on the side. I kind of like my old layout, so I'm going to do that again. There we go. Alright. But I'm not joking. I believe you. I believe you, Patriot. Appy says worth it. Dawn of War 4? Well... well, okay. I'm cautiously optimistic about Dawn of War 4, but Dawn of War has been messed up like the last time. So I'm a little bit worried they're gonna screw it up. It might be fine. Might be fine. But I am a little bit worried that they're gonna mess it up. As I understand, Total War is gonna be like... Ooh, hold on. I just noticed that guy panting. Okay, actually, it's not that bad, because there's a lot of breathable air up here, so that's fine. It's not really ideal, but that's fine. Shoot. Actually, here's what I'll do for now, then. Let me rethink that. So if I go... I'm going to do that wire layout I did before. I don't know if you guys like that I do that, but... I don't even know if I like that I do that, but it's what I do. Anyways, maybe I shouldn't do that there. Well, I can't do it any other place, so I guess I'll just do it here. I was gonna say, it's kind of a weird spot to... Well, I guess I can go across. Damn, that's weird. Okay, that's fine. I don't care. That's fine. Just wanted to put one of those there. Okay. Anyways. But yeah, I am a little bit worried about Dawn of War 4. I think the thing that kind of puts me off of it is that, it's, what? Dawn of War 4 is just gonna have Space Marines, Necrons, Orcs, and Mechanicus, which are great. I like all four of those, but Dawn of War 1 has 9, you know? And I got that for like 30 bucks. 9 factions. So I guess in that way, I kind of feel like I'm paying more for less. Not a big fan of that feeling, but... whereas Total War Warhammer... Like, I already know that I like Total War based on how much I had recently played of Total War, you know? I know I enjoy it a lot. And I think they're... I mean, all we know so far is, like, Space Marines... the... I don't know, Imperial Guard, I guess. And then, the Orcs, right? But I know that Total War Warhammer is going to be supporting it for a long time. So I know that they're going to get a lot of factions, right? Whereas... I know that in the long run we're going to get a lot of factions of Total War Warhammer 40k. Whereas Dawn of War 4 has already announced that there's going to be 4 on launch, and there's only going to be 1 faction added next year. And in that way, I'm like, You bring the number up to 5 over the course of a year is not super great. If it was like, bring it up to like 6 over the course of a year, then I'd be like, okay, but 5, like one a year is not that great. So, you know. But anyways, sorry, I'm kind of far behind on chats, but he's a screaming kind of guy. Wait till they announce Persona 6 or MGS6. Well, they did announce Persona 6. Oh, sorry. Also, this is my hydrate. Thank you, Yami. But they did announce Persona 6. I wasn't super excited about... Well, I was excited about Persona 6, but after having seen the announcement, I'm like, It was very much like a nothing burger. Like, nothing really happened in the announcement. It was kind of a disappointment in that way. But, you know, well, we'll see what happens. But MGS6, I don't know. I'd have to see it. I have to see it. Now, I'm not saying that it's going to be... I'm not saying it's going to be bad, but without Kojima, I don't even know if I'd consider it a Metal Gear, you know? So, anyways. But although Kojima's not there anymore, so probably not for MGS, yeah. I should have read that first, but that's my thoughts exactly. But Patriot says that the packaging said if contact is made, called poison control. And before you eat. Totally safe. Dip your hands in the sanitizer. It's safe. Was the words told to me. I'd be like... No. Absolutely not. No, thank you. Putting my hands in there? When it says not to put your hands in there? I don't think so. Maybe someone else will, but I'm not going to do that. But Brave says, why would you dip your hand in the sanitizer? Just use a little bit, not the whole bottle. So true. And why didn't they start with 9, though? Why didn't they start with 9, though? You're talking about a new game versus 4 DLCs. Or, sorry. They didn't start with 9, though. You're talking about a new game versus 4 DLCs. Yeah. I understand. It's more so about the level of support that I think Dawn of War is going to get. Like, when it comes to Total War Warhammer, I have Total War Warhammer 40k. There's no doubt in my mind that thing is going to generate a dumb amount of money, an insane amount of money, and it's going to be like a priority for that company to be like focused on adding to. Whereas Dawn of War, I'm kind of like, I don't think people are as excited about it, but people are still probably going to play it. But what they have announced that they're going to do is not... They haven't announced that they're going to do a whole lot. They have announced some things, but in the grand scheme of everything, it doesn't seem like a whole lot to me. Also, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Right? So it's 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Door. Is that right? Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Oh, okay. So I guess this is the door. Whoops. 6, 7. 6, 7. It's so unfunny, but it also kind of is funny. It's so stupid, but I'm like, 6, 7. 6, 7. 6, 7. Anyways. But it was for sanitizing dishes. When I grabbed them out of the machine after I washed them. What? Is that a thing that... Never mind. But Brave says, P6 in the making, cool. Yeah, it is cool. I wish they showed more. But, it was cool. You know? Persona 6. I like knowing that it's out there, but... I mean, I kind of figured it was out there already, you know? Now I'm just excited to have it confirmed, but also I have nothing to to chew on, you know? Anyways. Taking you to Ohio, where only the true Rizzlers go. But you wash the dishes, take them out, and put them away? But are you putting the dishes in the hand sanitizer or something? Is that what I'm hearing? Or do you have to sanitize your hands before you grab the dishes? I kind of feel like all you need to do is wash your hands, right? Because, I mean, ultimately, no matter what, I mean, it's important to have clean hands, but I feel like your hands would get all over the clean dishes anyway at some point, you know? My stomach's starting to hurt. Oh, I didn't even eat my dinner yet. Shoot. Damn. Gotta eat my dinner. Shoot. I didn't, Actually, this is not high enough. What am I doing? It's like 3 high. That is not high enough. Well, actually, no, it's kind of wide, though. I don't know if it was that wide before. How much water do we even have? I think a muck root's gonna be pretty good. I'll just take that. Why not? I need to stop putting too many people in here. So... the main issue right now is too many people. I think we're at a good place right now. I don't want to expand too much. So. But you can't wash your hands. You're wasting time. Too slow. There's got to be enough time to wash your hands. I don't know. If I worked at a place like that, though, there's no way I'm going back. There's no way I'm going back. Construction. Does anyone want to learn farming? Advanced research? Oh, supercomputer usage. I actually need one to do that. Medicine compounding, I guess. Tinkering. Okay. Hopefully we'll pick up somebody that can farm. Yeah, that should be fine. Anyways. But it's all your show. No one want to learn swimming? Hold on. Is that a thing? Did I not see Oh! Whoops. I didn't look down that far. Wow. That is interesting. Well, that's okay. I mean, swimming right now is kind of the least of my worries, I will say. I'm very lightly worried someone's just gonna, like, drop in here somehow, but aside from that, it's not too bad. Not too worried about the whole swimming thing. They seem okay. Ideally, this algae... I would like to get rid of the algae terrarium, though. I will say that. I would like to get rid of that. Because having so many of these is what caused all my water drain last time, so... I don't want to keep this up too long, but I am going to have to take care of that diffuser. I'm waiting for somebody to build the diffuser, and then I'll probably take, like, 2 down. Right? Or maybe, at least I'll move them somewhere else. I'm not a big fan of where it is right now. I don't know if I should make this taller. Could go a little taller. I like how my stomach's hurting and I didn't even eat yet. Not even eating and I'm actually in pain. That's crazy. Filtration. Go! Now some algae needs to be delivered and then it should be good. Yep. And there we go. And now we're getting some oxygen down there. Never mind. Oh. Well. Needs a bit of power. But ultimately, this is for the best. So, not bad. Not bad. A Patriot did that for 5 years, dang. And Brave says mostly because aquatic asteroids are full of water. Yeah, I need to be very careful about my water management this time. I don't want to run out like last time. Actually, I could just drop the water right in here. If I play my cards right, I could just drop it right in there. That's sand? That is sand. I don't know if the sand doesn't move though, right? If I knock this out, the sand's not just gonna like... Actually, I answered my own question. If that were the case, the sand should move this way. So, should be fine. Well, how tall should this be? You know what? I'm gonna make this... Okay, these rooms are just not gonna align anymore. This is disgusting, by the way. They're like moving pimples. What was I saying? I don't remember. But Patriot says, I was kind of sad before I hopped in here. I saw the Cyberpunk DLC for Wuthering Waves. I did see that. I have very strong opinions about that anime though. Very strong negative opinions. So, probably should leave it at that. That was well, the game is fine. The anime made me kind of upset. So that's all. To say nothing of the game, I don't know much about Wuthering Waves. I know it's a thing, but the anime was kind of a frustrating watch for me personally. I mean, to each their own, right? I'm not trying to judge you for liking it or anything. I had a hard time watching it, but well, okay. So actually, I'm making it sound worse every time I open my mouth. So the reason why I was getting frustrated with it was because watching David turn into like a clout chaser and throw away his whole life for just to get better augments was pretty... I was just like, oh. It was a little frustrating. His mom was like... I mean, to an extent, I get it. You know, it's like... There's not some, like... He doesn't really have great prospects for his future in that, like, in that world. But to see his mom just be like, oh, I hope you do so well in school and make something of yourself in life, and then David proceeds to just, like, clout chase and... Well, and then you know what happens. Then I was like, okay, well... Oh! I screwed up! Okay, so I did answer my own question. It seems to me that, my worry was that if I take the dirt out, that maybe the sand would cause the sand would just break. You know? And it turns out I was right, so that's crazy. Now I got one more thing to fix while I eat dinner. Damn. Well, at least... Okay. Catalina over here is kind of... I mean, I don't really know what Catalina's gonna do with this. I mean... Catalina's kind of trapped, actually. I mean, thankfully there's good air, but... Damn, that's rough. Anyways. But the cyberpunk world lore is interesting to me. I do find that interesting. It was just a hard watch to see how much David's mom loved him, and then to watch him throw his whole life away because he wanted the clout chase. That was the part that kind of got me frustrated. So I was like, dude, I get it, but brother, this is not what your mother would have wanted for you. And here you are. I don't know. Anyways, but Suma says, I'm only play one gacha game at the moment. Kind of tired of anime grinding games. I get you. I get you indeedy. That's real. That's pretty real. But Taku was showing us he's so kind. There's no happy endings in Night City. Yeah. And Brave says, gacha is a forever game. I heard someone say gacha game is like a second job. And I was like, oh yeah. And walked away. Yeah, that is kind of true. I've been playing a lot of Nikkei lately. But I do that at work. So in that way, I'm doing my second job, but also at work. Suma says, if you mostly play a Hoyo game or a gacha game with equipment grinding RNG stat, yes, it's a second job. Like PoE. Appy? PoE? Is it like a second job? Oh, and Patriot says, yes, I meant for the water to flood into this area. Yes. I meant to put water down here. I meant for it to be more controlled when I did it. But ultimately, the water is where I want it to be. But it's also in a lot of places I didn't want it to be. So, you know, you win some, you lose some. I didn't mean for it to be everywhere. But alas. So, it is what it is. Made a little mistake. Pro gamer, thank you, thank you. I try. It's a partial success, yes. I like your way of thinking. But Suba says, I only play Reverse 1999 since it's almost done. Almost zero grinding and your dailies are finished in 5 minutes. Actually, it's funny you both mention Brave as well. It's funny you both mention Reverse in 1999. I did start that. I didn't get very far, but I did start it. I started it, like, at the beginning of this year, I think. I didn't get very far. All I remember was that they were, like, chasing some guy down the street or something. And I can kind of see it in my mind. They were at, like, some kind of boat or something, and they were trying to... What was it? They're trying to rid the world of, like, anomalies or something like that. I don't remember. It's been a while. But I did try to start getting into it. A friend of mine at work is really into story-driven kind of games. So, and since he was starting to get into mobile games, I thought maybe I'd check it out on his behalf and see kind of what that looked like. What? Minipod. But ultimately I didn't quite stick with it. Did not stick with it. Although I should have. But have some of its music in my playlist. Nice. Yeah, the music was really nice. That was some really good music. Beautiful score. Also, now that all the water is everywhere, I can complete the ladder now, so, you know, at least we got that going for us. Just finish up the ladder. This is a lost cause anyway, so. Food poisoning. What? How'd you get food poisoned? There's no... Okay. In the meantime, I guess I'll make a new water source. Pitcher pump here. That should be good. I know that's kind of ugly, but... Actually, why am I doing that? We don't need that there. Because if I do a pitcher pump, if I do a pitcher pump, what? Here. Wow, that's a terrible spot. But yeah, if I do it around here, this would be helpful for me to drain the water out of the area, so. Yikes. This is ugly. I'll just... They'll figure it out, I don't know. I don't know how that's gonna work yet, but they'll figure it out. Alright. And now, I am going to be eating my dinner in silence. I actually have a lot to eat, so... Just a second, I'm still here though. Orkin. Brave says there. I like how you think, but it looks funny. You're talking about the water? The water extractor? Yeah. I don't know. I don't know anymore. It's fine. We'll figure it out. The important thing is that they're able to access some water, you know? That's the important thing. The rest of it's details, you know? Details, details, details. It's all details. We'll worry about that stuff later. We can worry about that later. Details, details. Peat burner. Burns peat to produce electrical power. What is peat? That's a new one. It's DLC something. I don't know if I... Actually... Shoot. You know, the one thing I wasn't thinking about was the power room. I know we had one on, like, the left side before. I think I'm going to do that again. I'm going to put beds somewhere else, though. Think about the beds later, but I'm going to do power on the left side. I kind of liked it where it was. Where is my... There it is. I wanted to give them somewhere to sleep, though. It's only 2 beds. There's like 3 people. Or, sorry, 5 people. But... Okay, I don't want to mess with that. I don't want to mess with the, whatchamacallit again. Welcome back to Drake. How are you? How are you? Welcome in. Sorry, I meant to... Excuse me. I meant to quietly eat, and then I got distracted. Hold up. Damn, this is really rough. Everybody's just soggy. I think we'll go 3 high. I don't like how they don't align, though. What? Yeah, 3 high is fine. Well, what am I going to put in that room? Actually, 2 high is fine. I don't care. 2's fine. Well, no. Well, I don't want to make the mistake of... No, it's fine. 2 high is fine. Well, no. Actually, well... Damn it. 3 high. I've made the decision. I have decided, and my decision is final. It's going to be 3 high. Okay. But I'm good. It's been a bit. I've been busy, but I'm back now. Welcome back. It's good to see ya. Let me see the last time I saw you. It's been a while. Let me see. Let's find out. Damn. The last time I saw you was about a year ago. Over a year ago. August of 2025. I don't feel like it's been that long. Is it really? Welcome back, though. It's good to have you back. I did not think it was that long. Damn. Like just yesterday. Time flies, man. I'm just... blitzes past me. But Drake says, I was here when you played MGS3, dang, and then for a few streams after that, but I don't remember which ones. I got really busy because my little brother started school shortly after that, and I had to get up early with him, so I ended up no longer being able to watch streams just because most streamers I watched stream at nighttime. I see. Okay, but good on you to take care of your little brother, though. Family's always important. Family's always important. But yeah, it's really good to have you back, Drake. Really good to have you back. Are you excited for Metal Gear Solid 4? Finally, no longer stuck to the PS3, mayhaps? I'm excited. I know I'm excited. Okay, I think this should be fine. Gonna knock out a room here. Okay, that should be fine. We'll do that. They'll figure it out. But I could have gotten up with him, gotten him on the bus to go to school, then taken a nap, then do whatever I needed to do. He gets home, let him play a few hours, feed him, let him go to bed, then stay up, get him on the bus, then take a nap. Dang. What? I think I know what you mean, though. I think I understand. Also, sorry, I really gotta eat my dinner. I'm gonna be here, but I'm gonna mute my mic while I eat. Sorry, just a moment. I really gotta eat this. It's starting to get kind of cold. Just a moment. Drake says, excuse me. Drake says, I'm better at changing my schedule over time. I didn't have to go to bed at the same time. He did wake up at the same time. He did. If he didn't go to bed and I slept during the day, I could have stayed up and watched the Twitch streams. I watch because that's my job in the household till I get a regular job, take care of my little brother, pretty much. So I'm fine with it, man. Ashi. Well, it is good to have you back, my good man. Just good to have you back. Despite what all may be going on in life. Good to see you. Very good, very good. Today, well, we've done a lot of stuff in the past year or so, but currently we're working on Oxygen Not Included, which is a colony sim. So we're doing that Monday and Wednesday. Friday is a mix of The Division 2 and Darktide. Saturday is Kingdom Come Deliverance 2. Sunday, I actually meant to stream this past Sunday. I ended up waking up so late that, I don't know, man. Like, this past weekend just knocked me out. So I didn't really get around to it this past weekend. But, or this past Sunday. But I would like to do something this coming Sunday. I've been kind of... Okay, I'm not making any commitments to this just yet. This is just, I'm thinking out loud right now. But I am considering potentially doing, like... I think something really non-committal. Something like Space Marine 2 on Sunday. Maybe not every Sunday, but I've been playing Space Marine 2 a lot in my off time. So I kind of figure, why not do it on stream, you know? Anyways, alright. I gotta keep eating. Hold on. Oh, welcome into Cheesecake Rust. Your live got recommended to me again. How are the runs going? Well, they're going well. Okay, so... Sorry. I gotta eat my dinner. But, so, they're going pretty well, but the problem is that last time I wasn't focused enough on food. As you can see right now, people are probably gonna start dying in a second because I'm... Actually, I'd kind of just said my problem out loud. The problem before is that I had way too many people, way too many duplicates, and I wasn't focused on the long-term sustainability of my colony. So ultimately, I ran out of dirt for mush bars, and it was just, there was no saving that colony, so I had to start over. But recently, as of like an hour ago, hour and a half ago, I bought all the DLC just before the stream started, downloaded it, and now we're playing with all the DLC. So things are going pretty good. This is my 4th ever attempt at making a successful world. So, you know, I think things are going a little better. I'm kind of hoping that... I'm hoping that nobody dies before I manage to make something, you know. We're gonna need mush bars. I don't care how you do it, fellas, but we need mush bars. I do not care how you do it. People are gonna start dying. We need mush bars. Damn, that water's really far away, though. Maybe we'll be okay. I don't know. We're about to find out. Should be fine. There we go. Somebody's working on it, so that's the important thing. I don't like how that's laid out, but this is going to be a power room. So once we get the power going, then we should be fine, but we'll get there. Anyways, alright. Back to eating. Sorry, Cheesecake says very cool. All the DLCs are good, spaced out. Is before the best, or by far the best. Tons on tons of content. Also, tip: it would be worthwhile to give one of your dupes grilling. All the meal wood you're growing, the cooking, double your calories by cooking it. Nice. Yeah, I'm trying to give people like what they like for now, but I am gonna have to kind of focus on that. Things are kind of a mess right now. Excuse me. But yeah, we're working on it. I did like my old layout, though, damn. I'm kind of sad that last one didn't work out. Should I close this off? Maybe I will. Well, it makes kind of a spacing issue if I do that. Nah, it should be fine. Oh, damn. Do I not have... Oh, I don't have that much metal ore. Okay, I guess I had a lot in my previous attempt. Interesting. What was I doing here? We'll just do that. I think having a lot of storage would be nice. We'll make all that storage. Kinda silly, I know, but that's fine. Okay. Back to it. Welcome in, Giggles. I am eating. I'm almost done, though. I have, like, a few bites left. But how's it going? Sorry, I'm kind of quiet. I have a lot to eat tonight. I'm a little quieter than usual. But I'm trying to eat as fast as I can. But how's it going, Giggles? How's life? Welcome back to Oxygen Not Included. The 4th colony this time. Leave the mic on. That's okay. I'm almost done. Hold on. Alright, I'm back. I finished my dinner. But Giggle says, it had such a fun weekend, man. I was everywhere. The guy I've been seeing knows the whole city, I swear. Very interesting to be around someone as social as me. I usually am with less social / awkward guys. I see. That is interesting. They all have their charm. I just haven't really been around guys who like to talk to people how I do. I don't think I've met anybody that likes to talk to people how you do. You're like the most social person I know. What was for dinner? So it was some baked spaghetti, a garlic breadstick, and I guess it was more bread than garlic, but anyways, breadstick, and then some salad. That's pretty good. That was pretty good. Now we're here. So, I've been hard at work. Trying to get this... been hard at work trying to get this society here sustainable. I am just going to go at max speed now, though. Might as well just go at max speed. We got work to do. I feel bad for this poor hatchling. It has nowhere to go, really. They can't climb. They can't climb. They can't really go anywhere. It's just hanging out. Poor hatchling. But I wish I could enjoy your delicious meal. Thank you, Giggles. This colony, it might look healthier. It's not that healthy yet. I'm still working on it, but... we are getting there, though. They do have their jobs. They know what needs to be done. There's a lot of clean, breathable air. So my initial problem that I created for myself was that I was really focused on making like a good bathroom. And ultimately, I didn't really need a bathroom. I was working on this like elaborate pipe system to try to make a good bathroom, and I really didn't need a bathroom, so all of that was kind of a waste, you know. So, but now I'm trying to have my duplicants focus on... well, we have good normal bathrooms right here. I haven't quite made rooms yet. Everything's just kind of like landing where it's landing. But right now I'm trying to make a clean water basin, a dirty water basin, and a, whatchamacallit. I'm trying to get a power room going. That's still a work in progress, though. But once I have the power room, I can do pretty much anything. It's all about the power. The power is kind of stopping me right now. Here we go. What I wanted was my heavy watt wire. I want to get that started right away. That way I can make some really, like, elaborate plans for my, the way my power works. So... I liked having my old plans where it was just like a heavy watt wire and then everything that comes out of that is, whatchamacallit, done a little better. Okay. That looks fine for now. I'll get to mop that up. Things are generally pretty healthy, but I'm still working at it. Ah, shoot. We need different skills to dig that one. Damn. Electrical engineering. Generator tuning. Nice. Oh, actually, Giggles, weren't you interested in playing this game? It's on sale right now. This thing is like $7, the base game. It's like $35 or something if you want all the fixins, but the base game is like $7, $8. $6, $7. But you understand. Dang, no seat available. Just thinking about it, I think you should give it a shot. I highly recommend this one. This game is good, man. This is a good game. GG's, good game, good game. Ah, still too much liquid, damn. But yeah, I have all the fixins now. As of like, just before today's stream started, I decided to just buy it, all the fixins. It cost me like 30 bucks. But I play this game so often that it's like, that wouldn't go to waste, you know? I'm definitely gonna use it, so... In that way, I'm like, yeah, might as well. I mean, why not? Why not? I literally said 6-7 in my head. The brain rot's spreading. It's spreading! No! Someone stop the rot! It is bad, though. I have been 6-7ing a lot. IRL. It's not good. My brain's rotting. No, no, no. I'm too young for brain rot. Actually, I'm too old for brain rot. Sorry, not too young. Too old for brain rot. Stop the rot, so true. So true. You are so right. You are so valid. Exactly. I need to fix this plumbing, though. Well... How big do I want this room? I don't know yet. We're kind of sustainable right now, though, so... I could probably just leave this on fast forward for a while, and I just don't have to think about it. I should probably get rid of that and wall it off, though. I kind of hate that they walk through here. It's kind of just waste time. So, I'm going to tell them to deconstruct this. And then I'll have them go a different way. Madam Tickles. Not Madam Tickles. Can I mop this now? Oh, okay, we can mop it. Good. cancel making that. Mop all that up. Now we got some water going. Now you can deconstruct this, because that's just kind of pointless. And now, we're going to have a dumb amount of copper to grab. So that's good. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Deconstruct, or cancel one of those. I think that's what I did. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, these need to be 9. And then a wall. There we go. Not bad, not bad. There. And then if Giggles starts playing, I can show her how to play. Sir Appy Clappy always have the best names. Tucker, you're annoying. No, no, not me. I'm not annoying, no. Please. I'm just a boy, please. Me? Annoying? Never. Let's deconstruct these. 6, 7. 6, 7. Actually? 6, 7? Actually? Actually? This might be enough room, actually. Oh, so I was watching a little bit of my own content the other day. Hear me out. It's not because I'm self-centered, it's because I like to critique my own stream so that I know if it sucks. Anyways. So, I, watching a little bit of my own stream, and I came to realize I say the word like a lot. Have you guys noticed? I didn't realize that about myself until I was watching. Like. I was just watching, like. I say like way too much. It kind of bothers me, so. Not good, man. It's not good. No siree, and it's not good at all. Also, we don't have a water source anymore. Let me grab that real quick. Plumbing, pitcher pump. Boop, there you go. Now we have water. Actually, we don't need that there. The water I need to drain is, I need to drain this water right here. This is the problem. Problem water. Will it still drain if it's that low, though? We'll find out. Like Giggle says, I like to look at my own post too, no shame. And yeah, all the time. Damn it! No! No! I didn't realize that I was the guy that says like all the time. No, 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 no! No! I have become my own worst enemy. That's crazy. It's actually nutty. Damn it. That's rough, man. That's really rough. Like Zoink Scoob. Like Zoink Scoob. Damn it. That really is rough, though, not gonna lie. That really is pretty rough. Damn it. Why am I like this? Let me cancel that. There we go. I never told you why I tried to call. Okay, so Giggles woke me up the other day. I was like peacefully sleeping. And then Giggles like FaceTimed me. Like, brother, it's 9 AM on a Saturday. I'm asleep. But, did you want to tell me now? We've got the whole audience. You want to tell me? Or is this like a FaceTime thing? It's a FaceTime story. What else did I normally use in my old one. My last. Some of these, I don't recognize these. The DLC stuff. Gotta be really careful about what we're doing. Oh, water sieve. I really needed that one. Improved plumbing would be nice too. Nah, water sieve is the most important out of those though. Okay. I'll seem evil if I share now. Will you all judge me? Yes. Please share. Will I judge you? Yes. Would I like you to share? Yes. So, let's hear it. It's time. I gotta pump that water out, but I don't know how I'm gonna pump it. Pump it louder. Pump it louder. Why am I like this? Okay, the water. Damn it. How do I want to do this? This pipe? I mean, don't answer that. Yeah, I'll read through this later. I don't like how this is, but I'll fix it later. No one can swim, though. You know what? I'm going to give somebody a swimming skill. I don't know who it is, but someone's going to learn to swim. One of you little duplicate freaks is going to learn to swim. And you're going to like it. Okay. Okay, so you know how whenever I say something is rough, I bark? Like, ooh. It's almost a reflex, I can't help it. Sure. Sure. Go on, go on. Shoot. Advanced research. Well, I want to give someone that knows construction the swimming skill. Maybe I'll just wait. I mean, they got a lot of stuff to work on anyways. I'll just wait on that. We'll just wait. Okay. The research is done. You know, we got pretty much everything I had before. Ladder bed. Weird. I guess we had the solid transport thing. Oh, low resistance conductors, though. Renewable energy. No, we did have this. This is kind of useless, though, to me. Natural gas. Refrigerator was nice. I'll just do that. Anyways. So this guy was telling me a story about his friend having a rough time, and I was this close to saying, but I refrained because I didn't know what he was about to say or how serious it was. He kept telling me about how his friend's dog she's had for 16 years had to be put down. My jaw dropped, and he said it was really rough again. Rough. And again, I had to stop myself from going rough. I don't know if I'd cry or laugh if that happened to me. I'd be so mad. But I'd also think it's funny, I don't know. I think I just cry from the frustration. Have you guys ever cried from frustration? I don't think I have. If I did, I was really young. I knew a guy in back when I was in grade school. One of my best friends was a frustration crier. He was a really good guy, though. That was a good guy. I like that guy. That dude is solid. Even to this day, that dude's solid. I've never heard that guy talk a bad word about anybody, which is crazy. Anyways. And then my neighbor's dog started barking. It was too much. I was going to try to be empathetic, but the situation felt so comical. I was like, am I evil? And Brave says, I cry, like yell cry, like a war cry. Ah! Brave says, tears rolling down their face. Ah! 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 That's real, though. I get that. I get that. I need Bert to learn construction. Somebody's got to learn construction. Or somebody that knows construction needs to level up. Damn it. But damn, 16-year-old dog must be rough. Don't dogs... Well, does it depend on breed how long they live? Don't they live to like 15 or something? Like 15 in dog years is like kind of like 80 in human years. You can live a bit longer, a bit shorter, but generally dogs die around 15. I will pause. Now that's a good one. That's a good one. I will pause. Oh boy. Happy woke up and shows violence. That is funny though. That is pretty funny. How did I do this last time? I think I had one pitcher pump. Did I have a pitcher pump? I know I had like a dispenser thing though. I remember that much. I will pause, this man actually said. This man actually said, I will pause. That's crazy. That's actually nutty. Also, I'm going to put the terrarium down there for now. I need to build the floor of that later, but right now, I need to fix the oxygen problem. It still says building flooded. That really shouldn't be flooded anymore. I moved all the water down there. There we go. Alright, now the oxygen should be coming in. Good, good. And now I can deconstruct these because I don't need those anymore. But I'm so glad it was a phone call, not a video call or in person. I laughed alone on the floor for a good minute after the call ended. That's what I tried to call you. Ah, yes. And there I was. Literally unconscious. Sleeping. I was like, what the hell is happening? A call? At 9 in the AM? This early in the morn? Oh, there we go, swimming. Now we can have that guy take care of it. This early in the morning? Don't you know how old I am? I need my beauty rest. I don't think this ladder probably shouldn't go that way. Yeah, that ladder shouldn't be there. I'm gonna block that off. That's kind of weird. Actually, no, I guess it's fine. I'll have it, like, go into the room, I guess. I don't know. But that is kind of weird. Kind of a weird spot for that to be. So I put that and that. Yeah, what a weird spot. I think I'll put a generator room right here. Well, actually, I don't really need to do that, though. Yeah, you know what? That doesn't really... I'm gonna undo this, just for the sake of it. This makes more sense to me, so I'm gonna fix it. Hold on. It's kind of weird right now. It's in a weird spot. Like, it's good for traversing, but it's not really what I intend to do with the room, so... If I need to expand on this room, I'd like to have the ability to do so rather than limit myself really early. I think 12 might be good, like a dozen. But I don't know how much power I'm gonna need ultimately, so this should be good. I'll wait for that to finish up. Okay. Appy says, come on, I don't think my joke was that far-fetched. You're on a roll. That's all I've got. That's pretty good. That was pretty decent. Decent run, decent run. Decent run, decent run. There we go. Let's do some of that. This is what I initially intended for the room. I didn't want to limit it too early because I wanted to make sure that there was enough room to traverse. Seems fine now, though. We'll move up a little. Dang, dude. I think 3 high might be good. I don't think anything's much as 4 high. Oops. I didn't mean to do that. Okay, once that room is complete, then I don't have to worry about, I won't have to worry about power for a while. That should be good. I think I just ran out of metal ore, damn it. But 9 battery, I just realized a couple days ago that batteries are expensive. 800 ore for something that I want to spam. Well, we only need to make it once. And we have a lot of ore here, thankfully. But yeah, it is a lot of ore, though. It is kind of rough. It is a lot of ore. That's okay. We'll be alright. The polluted air kind of sucks, but generally speaking, we're doing pretty well. At least it's mostly breathable right now. So, in terms of research, let's see. I did kind of want to do the solid transport thing again. I didn't really get this going last time, but, well, actually smelting might be good. You know what, let's do smelting. We'll focus on that. Swimwear pattern. Interesting. Okay. Not bad. Oh, I still wanted to pump that water out, but... That's fine. Rough. There it is, the joint plate. We run through wall and floor tile. This is the one I wanted. I wanted it to go like that. There we go. Ho, 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 ho. Heavy watt joint plate, nice. Okay. Things are looking good. Things are definitely looking good. I need to pump that water out, though. You know what? Actually, instead of going so far for water, I don't know why I'm doing that. Why am I doing that? That's kind of silly. Let's not go so far for water. I'm actually just gonna knock this out right here. Knock all that out. We'll pump the water out from right here. We don't actually need to go that far. I'm making things way more difficult than they have to be. Okay. Then make some area to stand. And we'll just start moving this way. Go. And then we can walk into that area. But Taku irritated by water dotted everywhere. Okay, so the reason is that I wanted this area here to be like a farm. I want this down area to be a farm. But in order to do that, I need to get the water out of it. So, here's the plan. Well, we need power, which is what I'm kind of concerned about right now, but... so the pitcher pump... that's not what I wanted. Let me get rid of that. It's kind of weird. What I wanted was for this, I want to pump it out into here. That way I have it in a more like better space. Hold on. Snazzy suit, nice. Fungal spore. I'm just gonna take it because I don't want another duplicate right now. We have way too many people. If it's just a random item, I'm just gonna take the random item for now. We're doing fine. We don't need that many. But in terms of water, we need more metal ore, damn it. Shoot. Well, they'll get there eventually. Okay. Maybe I should just stop assigning stuff for now. Let them take care of it. And I'll use this digging tool to make sure that the water can, like, move into this, I guess. Should be fine. You know, not bad, actually. But Giggle says, Taku, you'll never guess what I applied for today. It's a little out there, but take a guess. My guess is kind of... my knee-jerk reaction was, like, kind of mean when I think about it. I was gonna say birthday clown. Honestly, I think it would work, though. I think you'd have a really fun time, in all seriousness. But yeah, that's what it was. It's like a birthday clown? Kid's birthday clown? That'd be really fun. Maybe if I was better with kids. Damn it. I didn't realize that would take so much stuff. Why did someone else joke about me being a clown yesterday? I don't know, man. I don't know. You tell me. You tell me. You tell me. I don't know. I'm just too funny. So true. So true. There you go. Let's take that out. Damn. We need... Somebody's got to be good at digging. The hard stuff. Yeah, super hard is right there. Oh. I guess super duper hard is different from super hard. That's weird. And then that guy that I... Oh, wait. What? Oh! Oh wait, no, yeah, that's right. The construction guy, I wanted him to swim. It's so weird. Why can't I tell Catalina to learn how to dig? Oh, I think it's part of her perks that she doesn't know how to dig. Yeah, I think some people just can't. That's weird. Actually, no, it kind of appears at a certain angle, though. If I, like, click it fast enough? No. So weird. Why can't I click that? Oh, I think my game's just bugging out, I think. Yeah, you have to just click it at a weird angle. Like right here. Yeah, that's weird. The little, like, not hitbox, but you understand. It's got, like, a really weird, like, box. Oh, scrolling up, thank you. That's what it is. My bad. Okay, well, we got people that know how to dig now, so that's the important thing. Thank you, thank you. Missing prerequisite. Hassan has been granted super duper hard digging by a trait, but does not have the increased morale requirements from learning it. Oh, that's fine. I don't care. Interesting. And then no one knows how to farm. No one's interested in learning how to farm, though, so I might just have somebody else. Somebody's going to be forced to learn at this point. You're being forced to learn. Congrats. You're good at farming now. That's medical care. Grilling? Okay. You apply to be a maid at a maid cafe. They have those things over there? I've always wanted to try it. I know a girl that does it as conventions and she loves it. Nice. Okay, okay. You should send me the details about where that thing is. I want to check it out, take a look. A maid cafe is such a Japanese thing. Yeah, I've only heard about that in Japan. I've never heard about that in the US. At least not widespread, anyways. But nice. It's pretty exciting. Pretty exciting stuff, I must say. Giggle says, I would do cute little dances and wear a cute little uniform. LOL. It sounds so fun. It does, it does. It does sound like quite a bit of fun. That it does, that it does. I guess liquid distribution? A wall toilet. Gives duplicants a place to relieve themselves. Empties directly on the other side of the wall. That's pretty cool. I'll take that. You know, I was kind of worried that this game would be a little bit too easy with the DLC. I'm still having a hard time. In a good way. Appy's gonna hit the hay already, Appy. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your night. Thank you for joining us. Have a wonderful night, Mr. Appy. Good night. Good, sir. Went to sleep at 3 AM last night, so I need some extra sleep. Oh, yeah. Definitely go to sleep. But GG's good stream. Good night, Appy. No more doggo jokes. No, Appy, no. One last dog joke for the road. Giggle says, I would do cute little dances where a cute little... Oh, I already read that one. Whoops. Here I go. Rereading things. There I go. Rereading things. There's so much stuff to grab, dude. Maybe we do need more manpower. We have enough oxygen. I mean, it's not a lot, but we have enough. afterwards, we'll make a ladder right here. I don't know if that'll make it quicker, but... Oh, that's the research noise. I thought that was another duplicate noise. Whoops. I thought we were getting somebody. Guess not. Whoopsie. Okay. Not bad, though. We got a lot of calories going. But there's a button to see a daily report. I forgore which. Oh, I totally forgot about the new blueprints thing, though. Let's do this real quick. Dude, I'd love to see Giggles play this. It'd be so exciting. Basic gunmetal shoes. Okay. What else? Oh. I clicked too fast, I guess. Pedal wedge. Nice. And striped muck gloves. Serious brown gloves with a sporty stripe at the wrist for whimsy. Nice. Interesting. Where is the... View each cycle's colony report. There it is. More calories generated that are moved. So that's a net. Stress change, net negative. Disease status. There are almost 500,000 germs covering my colony. They're just on people. Everybody's just covered in germs. Actually, that's a good point. Let me... I guess I'll just give them like a little hand sanitizer station. Just put it on the... Let's tell them to use the hand sanitizer when they leave the bathroom. There we go. At least that way they shouldn't be spreading too much. Yeah, that's a lot of germs. It's alright though, it's alright. Yeah, since we don't have that that crazy water thing anymore, I'm gonna have to actually since I used to have that whole thing where we would like have a nice shower and whatnot, since I don't have that anymore, we're gonna have to rethink our approach. Damn. I might have to move that later. Ultimately, the power is going to have to... in terms of plumbing, I wanted the liquid pump to pump clean water into here. I don't know about the pipes, though. I'm going to deconstruct those pipes, just so I don't get confused. And then I'll leave the other ones in case I decide to use it later. And then we will have the pipes go like this. Pipe down. Liquid vent, or... I didn't have enough when I clicked on it, but now I do. Pump. And then I'm gonna have to figure out the power situation later. But Giggle says, I was looking, and they do pop-ups at conventions, but this is their first storefront. There's gonna be a lot of competition, lol. People seem to be very excited about the cafe opening up. Nice. Very nice. Let me know how it goes. Keep me updated. Keep me in the loop. This is exciting news. Oh, I need bleach stone for the hand sanitizer. I didn't know that. Never mind. Whoopsie. There we go. Man, there's a lot of stuff I'm gonna have to take care of. But Brave says, have you ever been to a maid cafe? I haven't. I imagine I would buy some omu rice with matcha and the spices. Come from the maid cuteness. Are you prepared to do the cute maid dance? The one that makes the flavors come out? Is that in the job description? You have to do the maid dance? Or else? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 6, 7. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Made a mistake. I think that's it though. Right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Then this is the door, and then the inside is 10. I don't know what I'm doing in there yet, but just so I have my count. Oh, we could use more people. The hell's a pemmican? Meat and tallow pounded into a calorie-dense brick with exceptionally long shelf life. Or a fig. Could make a fig. Nah, I'll just take a person. I could use like 10 people, I think. Well, I need to make more toilets, though. Man. All roads lead to me fixing the toilet. All roads lead to poop talk. Damn it. Not again. Let me get this water cleaned out, though. I don't want people pissing in this. That's gonna piss me off. Actually, you know what? Yeah, I gotta make sure people don't piss in that. I know you need, like, a toilet per person, so... Alright, toilets are just gonna go in random places. Listen, I know how dumb that looks, but... it is what it is. Okay? I need the toilets, so... ultimately, the toilets are going wherever they... wherever the toilets go is where they're going, ultimately. So, I'll remove these later. I don't... actually, wait. Oh, no, no. That almost screwed me. That could have screwed me. That would have just been water everywhere. Actually, just in case, let me make sure there's... I'm just going to get rid of that one. That could have ended... that could have ended my base just there. Or filled it with water, again. So... but yes, that thing is a part of it. I think being cutesy would be a struggle, not being too loud. But if I play a character, it'll be easy. I can be smiling and giggly, but a little less crazy. Sounds so fun. Nice. And Suma says, they don't need their own toilet, just one free toilet when they're going to use it. Yeah. I remember hearing, like... damn. I remember hearing they could really use it, like a toilet per person. But I just want to make sure they don't piss in the clean water. That was the problem I was running into originally. Everybody takes a bath, or not bath. Everybody uses the bathroom at the exact same time. Just causes all this chaos. They need to finish that room here, though. All this copper ore. Because I think they have copper, don't they? I prepaid for the copper, so... they should have it. Taku doesn't know about the schedule. It's fine. Admittedly, I am kind of lazy to look at the schedule. What? Why does it say the planet they're on, like I'm gonna manage multiple planets? You gotta be kidding me. Oh! Bath time, eh? Oh, you know what? Actually. What if I made baths at the bottom, and then I put toilets at the top? Now we're talking. Actually, yeah. What if I did that? Have I become galaxy-brained? Maybe so. And I know but don't want to be backseating. Thank you, Suma. I appreciate it. Brave says, "You're right, Space Out DLC makes you able to manage all the planets." No, no! I can barely manage one. I can barely manage one planet. No, no, no. Galaxy Manager. No, no, no. It's too much. It's too much work. I am learning a lot, though. Every time I screw this up, I learn a lot from the experience. I really do learn a lot. Actually, I'm gonna have them go from the top down with that one. Just get rid of that. There we go. Alright. Who put you on the planet? Ugh. Who put you on the planet? I've been watching a lot of SpongeBob video essays lately. Probably shouldn't, but... A lot of those SpongeBob video essays talk about how devastating it was that all SpongeBob fans were robbed of the Steven Hillenburg tribute at the Super Bowl. It's like the one thing I see all the time. It is pretty sad, though. They just teased us with it, and then they never did it. That's crazy. Devastating. Truly. Really wish they did that. I wish they made, like, a really tiny, like, bowl animatronic. And just put it right in the center of the football field. And then they had the Sweet Victory, I almost said anime. They had the Sweet Victory, scene playing on, like, the Jumbotron. But Brave says, SpongeBob changed, the jokes become worse. I watched a little bit of new SpongeBob. It's awful. It is not the same SpongeBob. There's, like... Everybody is just, like, a caricature of themselves. Not saying that right, but they're really just not like the same people. I think all it is like you know, like reaction brain rot on YouTube, where all the thumbnails are like, "Whoa, Pokimane said what?" Like that kind of stuff. I feel like that is kind of just what SpongeBob has become. It's just like reaction content almost. All that happens is like something wacky happens, and then all the characters are like, "Whoa, what?" Excuse me, sorry. Man. Let me... Home luxuries, we'll do that. They say caricature. Caricature. But fast. Caricature. Not caricature. But Brave says, SpongeBob used to have some reason behind their jokes. Now it's just jokes for joke's sake. It's very nice of you to call them jokes. Because I don't even know, like, is it a joke, though? Doesn't it need to be funny to be a joke? Are they trying to make a joke? I didn't catch it. I don't know. Very nice of you to flatter the writers and call it a joke. Joke. That's a joke. I don't know. Anyways. That's just my opinion. That's just how I feel about it. Excuse me. What was I doing? gonna have to make that better down there. Oh, damn. Ah, yes. This is gradually becoming worse. I think I can fix it, though. Then we'll have somebody mop this side. And then after that's mopped, then I think I'll just put down some algae terrariums. There you go. At least that way we'll have something getting rid of all that carbon. And it's right next to the water thing, too, so they don't even have to go very far for it. Oh, but Giggle says I'm gonna head to bed now, kind of. I'm actually gonna look up maid stuff before bed. Nighty-night. Nighty-night, Giggles. Thanks for joining us tonight. Have a wonderful rest of your night. Thank you, Giggles. Good night, Giggles. Plumbing and ventilation. Yeah, that's fine. Okay. Building entombment. Oh, that's fine. There you go. Keep looking at the batteries and nobody building it. You're telling me. I don't know why nobody's building it. It could be because I have everybody, like, researching stuff. I think if I just stop the research for a moment and let them just finish it up, then maybe someone will get on it. I don't know. But I do see what you're saying. Like, nobody's doing anything about it. Because I do want to activate this pump, but it's going to take a while. I would like someone to activate this pump. I need to finish work on the pump too, but that's for another time. You know, by the time I activate the pump, there's gonna be like no water left. Actually, yeah, that's a good point. I mean, it doesn't even matter. Just get rid of the pump. What's the point, you know? The water's almost gone. You might as well just get rid of the pump. Doesn't even matter anymore. Comedy gold. Damn it. Okay, this is the... Oh. Cannot be replanted. Damn. Okay, I'm gonna take one more person, and then we're gonna call it quits on the amount of duplicants we have. We're just gonna keep it at 10 going forward for a long time. Because right now, the problem before was that we had like 30. And I don't want to repeat that mistake. So 10 should be good. At least we'll get some stuff done. We have a lot of people doing a lot of things, so. Oh, but Brave says I'm gonna head out too. Thanks for the stream. Thank you, Brave. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your night. Thank you, Brave. Have a wonderful night, Brave. Good night, good sir. Have a wonderful night. I should be wrapping up, but I'm probably going to go for a bit longer. It's not every day you get to play Oxygen Not Included, so I want to make sure... things get done. And I did take a long time to eat, so... Go. Things are looking pretty good, I think. Sweep that. And then down here is where I want to start building again. Damn. Everybody with a quick bathroom break. Excellent, excellent. I still have stuff to eat. And then I would like to set up a kitchen. We could do the same thing with like a kitchen up here again. I want them to finish this so that the polluted air stops. What the hell is this? What is Lindsay doing over here? Oh, infected by food poisoning. Dang. Please don't vomit in the clean water. Okay, I'm just gonna let him go for a while. It should be alright. Things are looking pretty good for now. Then, let's see. We knock... I don't want to drown him, though. That's fine. I'll just let it go. Actually, yeah, at this rate... I don't know. Unrefrigerated and stale. I guess I'll make a little fridge for him. That is a use of power, but... At least the food's not going bad. The potential load's not too bad right now either, so... All edibles. Did I not connect the power wire? I thought I did. Oh, I did. They just didn't build it yet, that's why. Okay. I know I can research, but I need them to... I need people to do actual tasks right now. There's way too many tasks to get done. Oh, wow! Never mind. I thought I was gonna drown them, but it seemed fine. Dig a bit further, then. Let's go a little bit further. I want to get the water level so low that I can build another row of farm tiles. Not bad. Maybe they don't want to go over there because it's too much... Well, the algae terrariums are going, though. Oh, there's a lot for them to do. I could honestly go faster if they had like a 10 times speed. Just press it for like 2 seconds. Somewhere to eat would probably be good. They're not really stressed right now, so I'm not too worried about that just yet, but... Might be nice. Lubrication station. Oh! Keep duplicates' bionic parts running smoothly. I was like... Why are we putting oil on ourselves? There's no reason for this. Okay, the wash station needs water, I think. Must be irrigated through liquid piping. Damn. Okay, we're getting there. We're getting there. I need it to go a little bit lower. Just a little. Yikes. Okay. Now I think it should be good. I think it's low enough. Now we will do farm tiles. And then I don't know if we have enough mealwood. Mealwood seeds. We have 21 units. We can do it. Well, is there anything else I could plant, though? I guess we'll find out. I don't know what other... Well, actually... We have blossom seeds, briar seeds, and fungal spores. I don't really know what... I'll check the menu when we get there. Danger. A dusk cap? Or... edible bristleberries? We could try bristleberries. I mean... why not, you know? Try that. We'll copy the settings here. Just to have some level of variety, you know? Irrigation and illumination. Never mind. So it seems that I can't do that. A burst of 1,000 germs. Requires water for basic growth, damn it. Okay, I guess we'll just uproot these. Damn. That's too bad. We'll think about irrigation later. Man, I gave them way too much work. I probably should have had this going on 3 times speed for a long time. Actually, I'm kind of realizing now that if the clean water I have is down here, and I knock this wall down, that would bring the water I want in there, so... Or maybe I should knock down... That probably isn't all that safe, but I could just make like a thing going down through there. Someone knows how to swim, so... Hopefully the game will decide for them to do it. But I know one of them knows how to swim. Sandstone. Sulfur. Okay. Not bad. Not super breathable, but it's not that bad either, I guess. Someone's entombed. What? How did you get entombed like that? That guy's gonna die. That guy's stuck. You guys need to fix that right now. That guy's super dead. Grab him, grab him. There we go. Whew. That guy almost got stuck. Okay. Then I guess the last bit we need... Farm tile. Oops. Cancel that. Go. Okay. I search my incoming message history, find a single entry. I move the odd message into my database. New database entry discovered. I'll just leave that for now. Bliss Burst Seed? Let's see what that is. Bliss Burst? I don't think I can plant that yet. Okay, I don't know what it is, but we'll just... It's fine for now. Go. Alrighty. What the hell? Okay. Not bad. Not bad at all, dare I say. And there's actually some power going, so that's good. I was kind of worried we wouldn't have power for a long time, but... Now we've got power. Things are moving along nicely. Where Oh, heavy watt wire. There it is. There we go. And then they'll figure that out later. Yeah. And then once that's set up and fully charged, we'll have power. And then I don't have to worry about power for a while. In terms of plumbing, though, I guess we could grab some water out of there. Seems like kind of a waste at this point. Well, no, never mind. We can still pipe it in. It'll be fine. I really need this to be finished. I was gonna wait till someone sweeps it first, but I'm just gonna close it off. You are getting closed off. Deconstruct these. And then I wanted to put a bottle emptier. Oh, shoot. I screwed up. My bad. It was on a mesh tile. I didn't realize. And then plumbing bottle emptier. Wanted that right here. Okay. I guess while that's going, I need to figure out the power stuff. I don't really have a good solution for this right now, unfortunately. I would like to ultimately make this a kitchen. So with that being said, I kind of forget how these work. Well, maybe I should start up. I'll make this a dining hall, I guess. That way I don't have to get rid of this yet. I'll do this. So the door will be right here, right? So then this is right next to the door. Figure this out. And then the heavy watt wire will come up here. I want it to go a little higher. And then I would like a heavy watt joint plate to go right here. Once that's done, that way I can seal off that room. Actually, I don't know if I like that. Actually, maybe I should make a... Damn. I'm really thinking. Maybe I'll move the bathrooms. I'll make like a giant, like, I'll make a power transformer room. I think that's what I'll have to do. Dang. I gotta move the toilets. Damn it. Okay, so the potential load is 680, so that leaves 320 that I can use for my own purposes. And I don't think I made a pump, though. Yeah, this pump. I don't remember how much that uses, though. Hopefully that gets assigned to the guy that knows how to swim, because if not, that's going to be a problem. But someone should get to it. I think somebody knows how to swim. I'm going to put the ladder all the way to the bottom, just to make absolutely sure. Oh yeah, see? That guy knows how to swim. Bert. I think that's the guy I give the swimming skill to. Yeah, I did teach him basic swimming. I'm going to make him a dive master, just in case. I could really use a guy that can swim. And then in terms of power, we're going to have to figure the rest of that out. So the heavy watt can go that way, and then I can move it down like this. And then I can convert it into whatever I need. It'll look something like that. And then I'll move some stuff into that room. I think this might be my research room. Can't really think of anything else I really need power for right now. Actually, if I move the... I could actually just move the power through this room, now that I think about it. Oops. That's not where I wanted that. Because, well, my... What? What's happening? Cancel that. I was wondering how I would get the heavy watt wire to go, like, to the next ladder. I could just make it go across. I didn't think about it like that. Which is a good idea. They're so far behind on their tasks, though, I don't really want to give them too much to do. So, let's make an equivalent of the microbe musher and whatever. Microbe musher. I can't believe that fits. That's crazy. And then an electric grill would be nice. Put that there. Then I think in that way we'll save a lot of space. Just connect these in. And that wire can keep going. And then once these are created, I'll just bust everything down here. Not bad. And then we can start moving the heavy wire back down. And then I think I'll put a transformer here and then I'll connect the power. Not bad. Not bad at all. Kind of proud of this one, actually. Okay. Hopefully nobody drowns when now that I ordered that. Oh no, it's all good. Alright, I'm taking anything but a duplicate. So, sweat corn seed, that sounds disgusting, but I will take it. Do not care what it is. Also, it's kind of occurring to me now, that bliss burst seed or whatever on earth it was I was trying to plant earlier, I didn't pick it up off the ground. So that's probably why I didn't have the option to plant it. Whoopsie. Whoopsies. A little whoopsie. That. Go. Okay, they've got enough to think about right now. And then this can store anything. The micro musher is going. Make mush bars forever. Priority 9. Priority 5. And... I don't want to deconstruct everything in that room, but I do want to deconstruct most of it. Actually, just... deconstruct it all. I'm not even using any of that, so... I'm gonna make this make more sense later. Right now, I don't like where it's at. I'll redo the rooms. Shoot. I'm gonna have to fix that later. But the way it is right now is fine. Okay. You can also make a mush fry. Make those forever. Oh! Pickled meal. Meal lies regrettably preserved in vinegar. Nice. I'll just have them make it when they can. Not really in a rush right now. Actually, maybe they'll be more inclined to do the construction if they're not, like, really far away from... Oh, never mind. He's delivering it. Slowly, but we're getting there. Wow. Not bad. I really need them to finish this up, though. Because I want to dismantle this. But we're going to have to wait. And then the bad liquid... polluted water can go in there, in here. I'm gonna have them start dumping polluted water inside. Oh, I didn't even realize there's good water right here. Oh, interesting. Locker, pneumatic door. What? Was that always there? I just never noticed. Robotics research desk. That's interesting. Okay. Oops. Wrong button. Okay. Oh, it's already done. Whoops. Okay, so here's how this is going to work. Power transformer. And then the wire is going to connect from there. There. This will be temporary. I don't plan for that to be like a permanent installation by any means. And then once the water gets low enough, I'll just move it lower. Yeah. I gotta dig that out, so I'll wait till that's lower. It's got a lot of water it's gonna have to pump out anyways. If anything, this might be too much water to pump out. They are taking so long to do stuff. They're taking so long to do stuff that I can actually just have it move at like the fastest speed. And I can do my own thing. So when it comes to good water, I'd like the good water... I'd actually like the good water to be... Deconstruct this. I want the good water to go up. You know, I'm really surprised the air in there is fresh. Nothing about that looks fresh. Oh, and this is no power. That's why that's getting so nasty in there. My stomach's starting to hurt. Again. Damn. Actually, you know, this might be a good break point, because my stomach really hurts. And at least that kind of... I know what they're doing right now, so... I think it's looking really good, if I may say so. It is looking really good. I need to fix the plumbing before I go, though. Or at least... Yeah, I think that's the right direction. Let me fix the plumbing. Okay. At least that way I can recognize that it's not finished the next time I play. Okay, and now the water's getting pumped in. Nice. This game reminds me of Fallout Shelter. No, it really does. I haven't played Fallout Shelter in like a million years, but it does remind me of Fallout Shelter. Excellent observation, Mr. Patriot. Excellent observation. Excuse me. Okay. I think I'll leave it at that then. My stomach really hurts. Alright, well. Thank you, Patriot. You should play it on stream. That's okay. It's been a long time since I played it, so... That's alright. We're already at cycle 42. The other one was on cycle, like, what? It's been a while. Not bad. Okay, I gotta go. But yeah, my stomach hurts. But thank you guys for joining me. That's why I show it off. I only play it on my iPad, or I used to. I don't have my save file anymore, so... I played it, like, over 5 years ago. I haven't touched it since, but... Thank you guys for joining me. Patriot, thank you. Appy, Brave, Giggles, thank you. Suma, thank you. Brainless, KG, thank you. Drake and Yami, thank you. Stefan, thank you as always. And I think that's it. But thank you guys for joining me tonight. See you later, Mr. Taku. Glad I caught you on. Glad I caught you, Patriot. Thanks for joining us. Cheesecake Rust, thanks for joining as well. I hope you guys have a wonderful rest of your night, and I'll catch you guys on Wednesday for more Oxygen Not Included. So, good night, everybody. Good night.